What's up?
It is Halloween week.
We are so excited.
We're stoked. Today, we have a super scary story for you. Tomorrow, we have a super scary short film.
It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be awesome. So you're definitely gonna wanna watch that. And then it's Halloween, you guys.
Crazy.
How? Time goes by so fast. We are so excited though.
Gone crazy.
Yeah, and we are just full spooky, scary mode for Halloween.
We're full on Halloween right now. So, today's story time Sunday, we're talking about a story that happened to Kenzie when you were, what, 12?
Yeah, I was 12.
I'm pretty good.
Pretty good. You guys, this was terrifying.
And hilarious all at the same time.
And hilarious. And it's like one of our favorite stories and memories to talk about. I've told it to probably every person I've ever met. And it's just one of our favorite stories. So, want to get right into it?
Let's jump in.
Let's get right into it. So, this was, I don't know, me and my siblings, we were young kids, and my mom is like me. She's a horror movie fanatic. Like,
She loves them.
She loves them. And so she would let us kids watch them with her.
Not like horrible ones, but like
no, not
ones that are
horrible ones.
scary, but a kid can handle.
Well, and she would edit them. Like, she would fast forward and she would make us close our eyes and all that kind of stuff. But me and all of my siblings, we totally inherited that from her. We just love scary movies. So to preface this story, we had watched Scream, me and my siblings, the movie Scream, and my dad was not very happy about it.
I can understand letting your kids watch Scream. You're like, they're gonna have nightmares for the rest of their life.
So he was not too happy about it, but he just let it go. He was like, whatever. So it was about Halloween time, I think. Yeah, because there was costumes in the grocery stores. So my parents, we lived in small town, super comfortable with everyone. I was crazy mature for my age. So they left me with my brothers and sisters while they ran to the grocery store. And this was back in the time of home phones and answering machines. So super different than it is now. And my mom said, Kenz, don't answer the phone. But when the phone rings, listen to the answering machine. If it's me, I'll tell you to pick up. And I was like, okay, sounds good. So my little brother Matt was sound asleep. He was taking a nap in his crib.
How old was he?
He was like 1.5 years, 2 years.
Okay.
So he was taking a nap, and me and Shelby and Maddie, we were in my bedroom, and I think we were even watching Goosebumps. Like, I think we were watching something creepy.
I can imagine.
Yeah, most likely. The funny thing is, our kids are the exact same way. They love scary shows. So we're just sitting there, Matt's sleeping, me and my sisters are hanging out, and the phone rings. So I run up to my parents' bedroom where the answering machine is, and I just sit on the side of the bed, wait for the answering machine to pick up.
Like a good little girl.
Following rules, you know. I told you I was responsible. So the answering machine picks up, and it's my mom, and she says, hey, Kenz, it's mom, pick up. So I answer the phone, and she says, how's everything going? Mind you, they'd been gone for maybe 25, 30 minutes, and she's already calling to check on me, and I'm like, we're good. She said, is Matt still sleeping? And I said, I think I just heard him, so I think he's waking up. And she said, okay, go get him. She says, we are gonna run to Uncle Jeff's house really fast, which was 5 minutes from my parents' house. She said, we're gonna run over to Jeff and Mary's real quick. Just give them some things they need, and then we'll be home. Is that okay? And I said, yep, we're totally fine. Go over there. We're great here. So hung up the phone, went in, got Matt out of his crib, and it was in like the same room as my parents' room. It was like an oddly shaped room, so like you couldn't see the crib from the phone. I don't know. But so I went and picked Matt out of his crib, started walking out of the bedroom, and the phone rang again. So again, like a good little girl, I went and sat on the side of the bed, waited for the answering machine to pick up. And this time, while I was waiting, I was holding Matthew. Shelby and Maddie came running in with me. So all 4 of us kids were sitting there when the answering machine picks up.
Perfect.
It picks up, and you hear the creepiest man's voice that says, hello, are your parents home?
You gotta do that.
Okay, sorry. Let me focus.
Get in game here, game face.
Okay, so it says, hello, are your parents home? I hope not, because I'm coming to get you.
As a child, you're like, mind is going
so
crazy.
Me, Shelby, Maddie, and Matt, and all of us, I think, just erupted. We're like, ah!
We're alone. We're children.
So I picked up the phone. I'm holding Matt. I feel like I need to give visuals. I always act my stories out. So I stand up against the wall, and where I was standing up against, there was a window, but the blinds were closed. So Shelby and Maddie were each clinging to one of my legs. I'm holding Matthew, and I pick up the phone, and my first instinct was, call my Aunt Mary. So I hurry and dial her home number.
Not your mom.
Not my mom, not the cops, my Aunt Mary. Well, and I think my thought process was mom and dad are on their way to Jeff and Mary's house.
That makes sense, yeah.
I think that was my thought process. So I call my Aunt Mary, and as I'm sitting there, like, we're all just screaming, crying. Shelby and Maddie are hysterically bloody murder screaming. Matt is just crying because he doesn't know what's going on. So I'm like... So my cousin Liz actually answered the phone, and I was hysterical. I don't even think she could understand me. She was like, Kenzie, calm down. And then she starts screaming and crying.
Someone's coming to kill me.
Yeah, she starts screaming and crying like, Kenzie's hurt. Kenzie, something's happening to Kenzie. So my Aunt Mary gets on the phone, and as this whole thing is going on of me trying to like hysterically explain what's happening, something taps on the window behind me that I am standing up against. So I turn my body, and just with my hand that's holding the phone, I pick up the bottom of the blinds and lift them up at the window. So as you can imagine, hysterics. Shelby went one way, Maddie went the other. I am full blown, he's here, he's gonna kill us. You gotta hurry. Because mind you, we had just watched Scream. So I'm freaking out. He's at our house. He's coming in. He's going to murder us. My parents aren't home. So my Aunt Mare is in full hysterics on the other end of the line.
What's going on?
As all this is happening, there was 2 doors to my parents' bedroom. And I think Shelby and Maddie were at 2 separate ones. Well, all of a sudden, this door flung open where Shelby was. And he comes running at us in the room. And my first initial instinct was chuck the phone at his face because that's all I'm holding in my little brother. And so I like cock back my arm to throw the phone, takes off the mask. It's my dad. You guys, my dad's amazing.
Got him back.
Can you believe that? Like the most elaborate, and I don't know, like, please, please, please don't give my dad any hate. He's the best dad in the world. And he was just like, if you're going to watch scary movies, this is what's
gonna be ready for it.
So
much could have gone wrong.
Him and my mom were at my house the whole time they were calling. Like, they were in control of the situation, but scared the living crap out of us. And I think it took my Aunt Mare like 6 full months to get over that, to be able to talk to my dad again, because she was so mad. Like,
I can imagine.
She was certain her nieces and nephew were being murdered, and so she was so ticked at my dad. But that is a true story that happened.
Good thing you didn't like call the cops.
Right?
911, there's somebody trying to kill me.
It was terrifying at the time, but I'm not even kidding you, within minutes. We were all laughing about it. And that has just been one of our like family stories of like, do you remember when Scream almost killed us when Kenzie was babysitting?
So awesome.
So awesome. Super Halloween themed. And I know that some people are into scaring, but we love it in our family.
So funny.
It's who we are. We like to scare people. We like to spook people. But that is our story for today.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
And share some scary pranks that you've done in the comments, because we're all about those. They're so
funny. We'd love to read some of your
We
stories.
would love to read some. Also, make sure that you come back tomorrow, because you are not going to want to miss our scary short film. It's going to be epic.
Oh, yeah. At least I hope so.
It will be. And in the meantime, go back and watch last year's scary short film, Teddy Bear Scare, because that was pretty epic as well.
Yeah. Go watch it.
Oh my gosh. But guys, we are so excited for Halloween. We are so excited to be in this spooky, scary, haunting spirit. Mm-hmm. But we hope you guys all have a great week, and we will see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Bye. I don't know. So I'm backed up against the window on the phone, and I hear a tap, tap, tap on the window. This is the